Hello and welcome back to the farm. We've been a bit busy this week doing stuff with the house. We've got some compost in the bucket. We've got to put this bit back now. We'll just put a tree out the back, but we've borrowed a old JCB this week to dig some holes for trees that we got. Had to get someone with a crane to lift the trees in that arrived on a lorry. We borrowed this someone off the worker knows. But we've done our trees out the front here now, and we've put quite a bit of compost around them and filled them back in with the mud that we dug out. So yeah, I think we put 2 in the back, put 3 down this side, and there's 4 trees we put in there. So that'll make the house look a lot better for the road when they leaf up in the spring. We've also totally redone the hedge. Wasn't happy with it where it looked like it had all died off, so we've made it a bit wider this time and replanted. Think it was done a bit too late before, and as I said before, the summer killed it off. But it's winter now, so all leaves are gone off of these, but hopefully over the winter, all the rain and everything will make these have a nice drink and get the hedge going, and that'll all start coming up. The hedges start coming up nicely and be a lot better than it was before, a bit stronger, and all the trees will look nice in the spring. So all that has cost about £30,000 to sort this out, but it all adds to the value of the house, so not too bothered about that. I forgot to mention in the last video that we did actually get £12,500 for the calves, and we also have a new batch. We bought 40 more calves, so we've got a new batch of calves down there now. And also the worker is back with the John Deere, and that's all been cleaned off, and he managed to earn us £25,000 for the contracting, which is basically enough, just paid, not quite even paid for this. But it's the first day of winter here now, and yeah, everyone's got their drilling done, so we're just going to go. With £30 on the trees and hedges, and the calves for £30,000, so all in we're down to 130k now. So I'm just going to take this compost back, and we've got to swap over and put a spike on and put a bale of silage into the cows. So all our work here at the house is done now, so I'm sure those trees will be okay. It's just hoping the hedge comes up alright this time. We'll just chuck this back here, we don't need this bit. Go and give this bucket a good wash out, because it's only supposed to be for grain really. We'll just give that a good old clean. So we'll just pop this back and swap over to our bale spike. And we use our first silage bale. That we made this year. So I don't think they were going to take all of it. So nothing's really happened around the farm apart from the 4955 is back and the power harrow. We've given that a really good clean off and a bit of a smarten up, and the only other job we've done here this week is we've bought a gate and put it up here, which help keeping the cows enclosed if we need to get them in the crush again. So we've just put a gate up here this week. So we do need to muck them out again shortly. Be alright for a little bit. Did change our bale and the chopper, and this is our new batch of calves. I think we've got 40, but I think we had 35 black and white and 5 black calves this time. So hopefully we'll leave these now for about 10 months and sell these lot. So hopefully we'll be able to double our money on that. So I'm just going to walk back to the house and get the Hilux. Haven't heard anything about any money yet, but this is where we would put any new grain building, I think, on this bit of land here. we'd have to get rid of that compost. I need to find out about that building, whether it's listed or not, really. And yeah, this is where any new potential building could go, but we haven't heard anything about that yet. So I've just had a call to say someone's coming to pick up, the person's coming to pick up their JCB. So we'll just hang on here for a minute. So the guys have picked up his JCB and we're just going back to the farm now. So I'm just by the workshop. I'm just going to check the tyre pressures on this, make sure they're pumped up properly. So that's that sorted out. I've just had a call from the solicitors saying that they've confirmed that we'll be getting that money. The housing company have actually now paid it, which is quite a surprise. They want us to go down there and just sign some paperwork, but I want to go down there and confirm that it's actually true, because that is going to be amazing if we can get that money. So I'm going to pop off down there and see what the score is. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I've just treated myself to a nice KFC, nice chicken dinner, because we are on our way back from the solicitors and we've got it in writing that it's confirmed that we're going to be getting that money, but we're not getting it all. Some of it has got to go to another family member that lives quite far away, but they have no interest in the farm. But we're going to be getting 300,000 of that. The other person is going to be getting 200,000, and we're only going to be getting 3. So, but that's still going to help out quite a lot. So I'm going to go back to the farm and see what's next. So we're back here now in the workshop office. I'll just put in a call to a construction company and they're going to get all their stuff here today to start doing the groundwork for looking at a new grain building. We haven't got as far as a grain building yet, but they're going to come in today and start doing the groundwork and levelling and moving compost and stuff. And need to look into that building. I did mention that when I was down there about whether that can stay or go, but hopefully by the end of the day they'll be in here and have started doing a little bit. The cable reel's a bit nervous. I think it knows what's coming, so we'll check back in with you again then when this lot turn up. Right, so this company have literally not long ago turned up now with most of their stuff. I'd imagine by the looks of what they've got here, they've pretty much brought everything. So I've got to decide, obviously I've spoken to the boss that's here, I've got to decide what we're they're doing with this compost, whether the garden centre's having it back or we can temporarily put it somewhere else. But I'm just got to do some quick thinking about what we're going to do with that. But they're going to load the lorries up, and then I've got to tell them what we were going to do with it, so I need to hurry up and think about that. But this lot have brought pretty much everything they need. We've spoken to the boss. We've got a fuel trailer there. So, but this land needs some sorting out, because it's high up here, goes into a dip, and it goes back up high again as we go near the road. But what we've discussed with them is we're going to find out as soon as we can about this building, and want a hedge, quite a wide hedge, that's going to run all the way along this wall, and probably we're going to go down here with it as well to near the concrete wall with a big thick hedge, and that there to do the groundworks for that, and leveling this lot to put a farm building up. And they've said that whatever building we're going to decide we want, they can hang around, because they'll also do any building work, so we can use them to put up the building as well. So a lot's going to change here, hopefully very quickly, shortly. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what damage this lot has done and how we're getting on. So for this vlog today, that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again soon. Cheers.